All right, you have a URL that will be sent to you. Most times your URL will be in form of your domain name, then slash cpanel, your domain name slash cpanel, or your domain names either .com or .ng or whatever thing you are using, then slash 2083. That is what we call the cpanel. You will see something like this, cpanel. So I'm going to log in. Let's assume I purchased my domain name and hosting. I'm going to log in to the domain name and hosting. So we have the cpanel right now. You have an interface that looks like this. We have an interface that looks like this. We have an interface that looks like this. We have all things there, and we're going to keep the training short and go straight to the point. Now, for the purpose of this training, we'll be using this domain name, Button Up Online Store. It was purposely, you can see, when you click on the domain name and notice it has been registered, they have to be in form of this, empty like this. Okay, please, if you are not in, okay, I believe everybody is in now. Okay, now you have this, just put slash cpanel. Now, one thing you need to understand is your cpanel must be small letter all through. If I put slash capital C cpanel, you will find out that I will have not found error. So your cpanel must be small letter. That's first thing you need to know. Now, when you have an interface where you can log in and all of that. So I already have the cpanel login here. You put the username and password. The username and password will be supplied to you by the company that hosts you. Like, for example, now, if you want us to set up a domain name and hosting, you can buy hosting from us if you want to. And because we have large systems that we purchase and we sell. That's another training part. You can buy to sell as time goes on. You can. So we have your cpanel here, and we have a lot of tools inside this cpanel. Now, I will show you something now. comfortdevelopers.com/wp-admin. If you have this URL, which means the type of website we will be building right now is a WordPress website. WordPress website is common to the fact that we have a huge number of users these days. You don't really need to write any code. As you'll be seeing in the course of this training, that you won't really be writing any codes. Okay, comfortdevelopers.com. I think my network is not allowing. You don't need to be writing any code. Okay. Unable to connect, just hold on. I'm using I'm using Prozee, so that's why I think we are having that. So when I click on this, your domain name /cpanel, your domain name /wp-admin, you should have an interface. Let me check. We have punch-ng. We check punch-ng /wp-admin. This as well. So you have an interface here where you can put your username and password. The same thing with this. If you look at this interface, this is for Comfort Developers and this is for Punch website. You will find out that we have the same interface with this logo, WordPress. This WordPress is what we'll be dealing with. Now, many people on the internet, they claim to be web developer and they are just not a programmer, because most times clients don't understand who is a programmer and who is not a programmer. Anybody that can build a website, they usually call them a programmer. So you can learn how to build a website, professional business website, without knowing anything about programming. When, most times, and you can earn hundreds of thousands of naira. I don't want to be revealing because I don't want to be advertising for any of my clients right now. But the fact is that we have some clients that pay 200,000 naira for their website. We have those that pay 150. We have those that pay 350. And we did not write any code for all these things. We did not write any code for all these things. So let's go ahead and let's see how we have our cpanel that we are going to be used for this training right now. when you type the username and password, which will be provided to you by your hosting company, you can log in and you will see an interface like this. So when you have an interface like this, all you need to do is go down, or you can go to your search and search for WordPress, or you can search for Softaculous. Now, Softaculous app installer. Now, when we are talking about websites, CMS, we call them CMS, content management systems. Content management systems are the type of website that even a novice who can operate computer can do what? Can build without knowledge of code. Is just a click and drag type of website. So we have them. The reason why we have all these things is the fact that as time goes on, developer gets busy, it's getting hard to reach them. And okay, well, there are some things we can do that you don't really need to be asking the developer to come online to fix some things for you. You can easily change your content, change your image, change all of that. But there are still limitations to it. We'll be coming to that later, but we are going to start with that. So we have WordPress website. We have Joomla. They are actually more depending. You can see different category from my left hand here, which tells us that, okay, this thing, we can build all of these things by doing what? Based on their category. The one we want to be working with is what? WordPress. WordPress has a higher percentage of user. It has more support. It has themes. It has a lot of things. There are plugins and all of that. So you may not understand what themes and plugins is right now, but as time goes on, you will get to know about it. Click on install now. I'll click on installing WordPress. And if you look at this, we have setup. It gives me the domain name and it creates a directory here. So that means if I put the username and password, now before we go ahead, let's check what we have. We have button-up online store.com. You can see everything here is empty. So we are working with this. I'm deleting this directory. I put my username. I put admin for, okay. Let me hide it from you. Okay, let me hide this. I put the password. So the email, put the email you want to use. Now scroll down. You don't need to, don't bother yourself to select any team here. You don't need to select any team here. Just put your email. My personal email is bimlekyodo@gmail.com. The language is English. You don't need any plugin. Just make everything empty like this. Here you can set the sign name, my okay, let's use Comfort Developers and IT solution. IT company in Ibadan, Nigeria. Yes, that's what we do. We train people, we build for clients, we train people and all that. We have clients all over the world. And we train people, novices who want to learn all these things. So please mute your mic. If you are just coming, please kindly mute your mic. Click on install now. Now you watch the process. You don't really need to save anything right now. The installation. Okay, it's telling me that, okay, an installation already exists as per record, our record to install application or install the existing. So, okay, click on overview. That means I already have a WordPress installed. So I'm going to delete this, remove the overview. Okay, I'll say remove the directory, remove everything. I don't need them, delete them. Yes, remove, click on remove. It will remove all the data. Then we can return back to the overview. If you are running a business these days and you don't have a website, most times client doesn't take you serious. They don't really believe you are into business. Okay, admin, all right. So one thing to have a business, have a website, and another thing to promote the business and the website. Most of our clients, most of our students come from social media because they see what we are doing. So, in the course of all these things, we'll be taking a lot of training, we'll be giving out, we'll be teaching out, follow for as many who can grab. And so now it's installing now. So let's wait for the process. It's because of the fact that I've installed a WordPress on it before and it has not been really fully deleted before. All right. You can check from your hands if you are using PC, if you are using phone too. If you type button up online store, now it will no longer be empty right now. You have some things. Wow, this is our first website. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Okay. Let's go ahead. You have all the videos. Don't worry. You have all the videos. You can go over it. I'll send you the link in the once you are done. You upload all the videos and you can go over. So now we have this URL and we have this /wp-admin. I'm clicking on /wp-admin. I'll put the username and password. By default now, I will be logged in because it has collected my sessions and is logging me in. No, now this is our website right now, but this is not the type of website we actually want to build. So because of our time, that quickly take us to team. If you see the topic I share with you guys, this quickly take us to I've talked about working with content management system, working with cPanel. We're already working with cPanel right now. We will installing WordPress themes. Now, themes and plugin. Now, if you see Punch website, Comfort Developer website, what makes it unique and different from each other is what we call themes. What makes it unique, you can see, you cannot say we are using the same WordPress to build this if we have not changed the theme. We can't say, okay, now let's go ahead. We have theme. Themes are plugin. Themes are plugin are the two major things that you will be using to create different type of website. Take a note at all these things we have been doing. We have not write any code because some people want to learn all these things and simply because of coding, they run away from tech and there are much money in tech. I collect hundreds of thousands, millions from all these things monthly. This is not bragging. This is not, it's something that you guys also know that if you want to build a website, a client will charge you 100, 200, they charge you 200. I'll show you. We have all the secrets to all these things. So we have the blog. This is the website and this is the backend. Okay. Now, I will scroll down to my appearance from the menus I have here and I will click on theme. When I click on theme, we will have some sample, some view themes here. I will dismiss this with Pikachu. I can say add new theme. Now, we have popular themes here. We have some themes you can see now, but all these things are free. You can't get the best from it. They have limitations. And that's what takes us. How do we get the right team? How do we get a professional team? So for us to get professional team, I'm going to open up a website, teamforest.com.net. Now, because this is what I want to design. I want to design comfortdevelopers.com. I want to design comfortdevelopers.com. I will look for a team for that purpose. And that team, the beauty about it is that this same team can be used to build 10 different websites, and all of them will not look like a single website. They will have different look. No, the same team. That's the beauty of a team. So we have WordPress, we have teamforest.com, and you can search. I already know the team I want to use. It is called MassBeast. It is called MassBiz. So I will search for MassBiz. I'll search for MassBiz. Okay, let me search from here. MassBiz. I want to be sure. Okay. Anyway, I want to show you the price of this thing. Now, you buy team here actually as a developer. MassBiz. Oh, sorry, MassBiz. Sorry, I was the one mixing the spelling. I was putting Z instead of X. Now, this is the team. This was the exact team that we used to build Comfort Developers. I'm leaking our secret to you guys now. You can buy the team here and use that same team to build different type of website for a client. It's not an issue. When a client pay for the job, you can buy it once and use it for as many. So I'm going to install the team. You can click on Add to Cart and check out. You can click on installing the team and click on upload. I already have the team here. You stay to the end of this training. I will show you how to get a team. So I will upload the team that you don't need to pay that $50-something. So I will install the team. Now, teams and plugin, they are the two major things that you will work with to build different type of website. If you look at this website, another thing you need to check, you can right click and click on inspect. If you are using system, if you are using mobile, of course, you don't need to inspect anything. It's already in mobile fashion. I can check different fashion. I can see my iPhone 5, iPhone 12, iPhone 6, 7, 8, I can say iPhone 12. You can see, and the website is responsive. It's responsive. This is what we call responsive design. The look on mobile is different from the look on desktop. I can see some things like that. So you must always look for a team that is responsive. So right now you can buy the team. You can see the live demo. You can see all of that, but you can as well buy the team. Okay, good. I'm trying to do something now. It's not allowing me to upload the team. Telling me that maximum file upload exceeded. So I'm going to go back to my cPanel. Then I'm going to go to File Manager. Don't worry, you can watch the video several times because this video you can pause and play. That's the beauty of it. You can pause and play. You can, but I think I would need to send, okay? Go to public HTML. Go to WP content. Then open up the team folder. Then you can click on upload. You can do the upload, click and drag the team. So the thing about it is that these days, if you don't learn about tech, getting money from outside the country will be no, especially when it comes to rendering services. I know some client that pays hundreds of thousands, millions, 6 digits, and all of that from just rendering a service that you can even do at your different places. So I'm uploading the team now. Once the team is fully, I will show you how to extract it. So whenever you have this, it's as a result of the size of the file you are uploading. That means from WordPress, you cannot upload that. So you need to go through your cPanel method, which is what I've done here, to upload that. And I believe we are learning one or two things. If you are learning, I'm sure we are all learning. So we have to wait for it till it finish uploading. It's still at 7%. It's just less than 4 megabytes file. And So I don't know, the network's a bit slow. We have to wait for it. Just pardon me for that. Pardon me for that. Yes, we are going to share the recorded video on YouTube. You can follow us on, we have not been building our YouTube channel. You can follow us on YouTube channel. You will see the video. We'll share the link to the group. You guys can download it and follow up as well. So let's see what we have. So we're going to hold 3 sections. After this 30 minutes, we'll hold another 30 minutes. So, and from there, I will share the video download, and you guys can do that download, practice them, and start making money online. There are other things you will need to know. You may need to build your own business website. You need to reach out to people. Okay, if you can record the video from your hand, I think, but I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure of that. Anyway, if you can do that, you can go ahead and do that, because you will need my permission. I think you will need my permission to do that. So now, when this thing gets to 100%, before it will be of blue color, you need to wait until it turns to green. So once you are done with that, go back, refresh this folder, and extract this folder. So extract the folder, reload the page. Now we have MassBiz now. Now go back to your WordPress, click on the backspace. We are not installing anything. The theme has been installed now. The next thing for us is to activate the theme. It is one thing for you to install the theme. It is another thing for you to activate the theme. So let me refresh this page right now. Now you can see that right now we have this theme installed now. I'll just click on activate the theme. You can see it's consulting and finance team. The theme I show you here. You can see that. Now, once the theme is activated, you will have one notification here. The theme requires the following plugin. So I'll click on begin installing plugin. So it takes me to a page. You can click on install one by one, or you can click on install all. If you are installing it one by one, you need to do that one after the other. Click on install. You install all the plugin needed for the theme to work perfectly. So even if you are working anywhere, this type of class is not a class you should miss. You can take the class and be a web developer, bill a client 100,000, 200,000, and it won't cost you more than 20 or 30,000 to buy the minimum hosting. Let's say the domain name and hosting is costing 30,000, and you are also charging your client. You can see download, installing, successful install. Then let's go back, return to plugin installer. So let's select box selection. Select all these. This has been installed. So bulk action, click on install. Let's see, so that you can install all the plugins. So you wait, it will show you the interface and it keeps installing. So we also have less than 10 minutes for this section, but I'm sure with this 10 minutes, we should be able to finish the installation. And the next step will be how to edit the theme, work with the demo content and all of that. So we have 4 out of 7 installed. Okay, we have 7. Now, all the plugins needed has been installed. You still need to return to require plugin installer. After it has been installed, click on activate. When a plugin is installed, you need to activate the plugin as well. So today dollar is around 740 something, 740. That's times 59. So for you to get this team, it takes you, that's 43,616 as of today market. So all the plugins are installed and they are activated now. Now let's check our website right now. So this will guide you on how to be your client. Now it's still not like the way we want it to be, but you can see that it's a little bit different from what we used to have now. Okay, let's check out some things. I don't need this onboarding story. Skip this onboarding story. I don't need it. So now we are done here right now. Now, the next thing for us is to install demo content. Demo content are some of those things that will give us something similar to this. It will not give us 100% of this, but to give us something similar to this. So you go to appearance, you click on import demo data. Most times, the team we are working with will tell us where the demo data is. Sometimes it may not be under the appearance, sometimes it will be under that team name. But right now, we have like 5 different demo home pages. So I will click on the first one because the first one is the one that is similar to the one we want to build, which is comfortdevelopers.com. I started importing. You have to make sure that your internet is okay. It's going to import all the content, all the pictures, and all of that. So it is you now that will now decide. This is what? 43,000 naira. So for you to buy a team that works like this for your clients, you will need to pay 43,000 naira to this guy, to the person selling it from here. So then you buy domain name and hosting. When you calculate everything up together, you know how much. But I'm going to still show you some of the way. But the thing is, you may be thinking that, okay, why is it that I can get a website 50, 60, 70, 80, and some of that if I need to buy all of these things? The beauty of it is that once you buy one, you can use it for hundreds of websites. So the first payment will always be a payment to get the team. So let me go back to my, so once you get that, the one you have used for a client, you can use it for hundreds of clients. So we are still waiting. We have 133 images left for this to fully import all our content. I hope you are learning something. Sorry, you can't hear anything. Can you hear my voice? You should. Okay, please use headset.
Yes.
Use headset if you cannot hear me. But I think my voice. Okay, let me see if there's any settings I'm missing out. Sorry. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you. Sorry, it is possible you are having a little challenge with your phone. Okay, don't worry. The video will be clear enough for you to hear. The video will be clear enough for you to hear. But you can use it is, yes, it's their phone or their laptop. They should check that out because if you are connecting with a laptop, you should be hearing me very well. I make sure the settings are okay. So we are still waiting for the images. Now, so if you are going to web consulting, for example, it is left for you to know how much you are going to pay your clients. It is left for you to know how much you are going to bill your clients. So for that, so we have 44 image. You have to wait. You have no other option there. We are waiting, it's 28. We have no other option than to wait. So we total all these things together. I'm still going to show you one secret before we go. We total all these things together to build our clients and all of that. Sometimes I'm teaching you secrets in business now, for the father you guys are in the training. So let's see what goes on here. We have 5 images left. We have 4. We have 3. We have 2. We have 1. Good. Import successfully. Now import completed. Please, if you are just joining, mute yourself, mute your mic. So if you click on buttonuponlinestore.com right now, we should have something similar to comfortdevelopers.com. You can see it's loading. If I refresh this, it should be loading and be. Please mute yourself, mute your mic, mute your mic. If you are just joining, no distraction, please. So good. You can see what we have now. It's perfectly similar to comfortdevelopers.com by using Massbase as a theme. Hello, please mute your mic, mute yourself. All right, thank you. Laura, can I stick that? Okay. Please always mute yourself. Always mute yourself. Please always mute yourself. We will be having a question session on how you can. Now, this is it. We are almost done, but we are not yet done. This is what we have now. We have this. We deliver digital. How do we change all these things is the next step. So this is the team that has been fully installed. And if you go to the team, we have homepage, we have about us, we have profile, we have services, we have blogs, we have all of that. So that's on the homepage. That's for the first team. So the next thing is, how do we modify all these things for it to look like what? Comfort Developers. So I have less than 1 minute, and in the next 1 minute, I will quickly show. I will take a break, like 5 minutes, and we'll come back for the next session of how to edit all these things and work with it and make it professional, change all the content, change all the images and all of that. So thank you. So let me know from now. We have 1 minute to go. If you have questions, kindly signify from the chat. Okay, thank you, Joshua Oluwaseun. We can hear you, sir. Thank you. You can notify from the chat. You can raise up your hand, and let's see how we can treat the question. We have 1 minute to do that because this session is about to rise less than a minute now. From what we have covered so far, if you have questions, kindly do that. Kindly do that, please. I really need you to do that for us. I really need you to do that. Oh, sorry, you Ferranmi Oluwaseun, you are getting here late. Let me quickly treat some of the questions we have. We are building comfortdevelopers.com. We are building comfortdevelopers.com website, and we are going to be using the domain name and hosting, which is